Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So to start off, I'm going to be priming my face. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the new Wet n Wild PHOTOFOCUS foundation. And I actually really like this foundation. Although I will say that you do kind of need like at least 2 applications to get a pretty nice coverage. But for a day-to-day, I really actually like this foundation. So I'm going to apply that to my face and then I'm going to blend it with my beauty blender per usual. I don't know if you can hear, but it's raining super hard. But yeah, make sure that you blend it all over to your hairline and also bring it down your neck. You do not want to look like you have a mask on. And then moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using my all-time favorite Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. And I use the shade, I think it's Fair. And then as well, I'm going to be blending that out with my beauty blender. And today I'm going to be contouring with this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Dual End Contour Stick in the shade Light Medium. I actually really like this product. It blends out really nice, and the color for my skin tone I would say is perfect because it's not too cool and it's not too warm tone either. I would say it's the perfect shade for my skin type at least. Right here what I'm doing is kind of puckering my lips and just adding a little bit to the side so that when I unpucker them, it kind of looks like they are puckered and a little bit more voluptuous. But yeah, I'm going to add that to the cheekbones and then on the jawline because, you know, nobody wants that double chin. I don't really add too much product on my forehead because I feel like I have not a small forehead, but not a big forehead. So yeah. And then I'm just going to also be contouring a little bit on the nose. Nothing too crazy. And then I'm also going to be using the highlighting side of this contour stick as well, and I'm just going to be adding a little bit more light to places that I really want to stand out. And I also like to add it underneath where I contoured my cheek because I feel like it kind of leaves a more precise line when I blend out my contour. And to blend it all out, I'm going to be using this synthetic brush, and when I blend out my cheek contour, I like to blend upwards rather than back and forth and downwards, because I feel like if I do blend downwards, it kind of makes the contour look a little bit more muddy. So one tip that I can give you guys is to always blend your contour upwards. And you also want to make sure that you're not over blending, because then if you do, you're kind of like taking away the contour that you put, which would make it kind of pointless for you to have put it there in the first place. But yeah, so don't over contour and don't over blend, and blend your contour upwards on your cheekbones. And then here I'm just gonna go around the whole entire face where I put that contour. Another thing I would like to add is I don't use the same contour brush to blend out the highlight that I put. But yeah, I hope this is making sense. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of a liquid illuminator, liquid like highlight, and it's this Rimmel one. It's new and I was so shook when I squeezed it out of the tube. It is so freaking metallic. I feel like it would be kind of a drugstore dupe for the COUNTOUR highlighting drops. Look at that. And then once you put it on your cheekbones, it looks super nice. Right there, obviously it's not blended out, but it's so intense. I love this product, and it was like less than $5. I got it at Walmart, but I haven't seen it anywhere like Target or anything like that. So I'm not sure if this is an exclusive item to Walmart, but if you can find it, I would definitely check it out. I think there's like 3 shades. This is a pinkier one. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'll list it in the description box below. But anyways, I just put that where I would usually highlight my face. And I'm going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender, obviously, as you can see here. I mean, are you seeing this? Like, it's so intense. For $5, I don't think you can beat it. Like, yeah. It was so intense I had to go in with my fingers and kind of further blend it out, but I really, really like this product. And bam, like, look at that illumination. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and set everywhere where I put the concealer with my favorite setting powder. This is from the Contour Duo from Wet n Wild. It's in Dulce de Leche. I like to take that lighter shade and just, like I said, set where I put the concealer. And I will put a little bit on the bottom there so that I can clean up the cream contour that I did. And then for the rest of the face, I'm going to set it with this Rimmel True Match translucent powder. I was kind of expecting this powder to give me a little bit of flashback, but I was surprisingly shocked that it didn't. And I actually really like this powder. And same goes for this. It was only like $5. I found it at Walmart. Seriously, if you guys can get your hands on these products, I would definitely recommend you try them because they're so good and they're so affordable. Like, I can't even with these products. But then I'm going to go in with that contour shade from the Wet n Wild palette, duo, whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and set that cream contour. And I don't know, I was feeling a little bit intense this day, so I was kind of going overboard with my contour and my blush, as you will see in a little bit of a second. But I don't know, I was feeling that heavy makeup day, so yeah, if you don't like it this heavy, then you can go ahead and tone it down a little bit. But next I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I don't do anything special, I just kind of outline them and then fill them a little bit with a dark brown eyeshadow. Right here I'm using Sexpresso from the Too Faced Natural Matte palette. It's honestly my go-to palette. I love it. Alright, so to start off the eyeshadow, I'm going to be going into my Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to be going in with this camel kind of color, and I'm going to be using that for my transition shade. So I'm going to apply this all over the crease with this fluffy brush from one of my brush sets from BH Cosmetics. And like I said, I'm going to buff this all over the crease. And what I like to do with these eyeshadows is kind of bring it upwards towards the inner brow and kind of combine that with my nose contour. That way it looks just a little bit more natural. And I'm also going to be taking this eyeshadow on my lower lash line with the same brush. Make sure you blend everything out really well. And so that's how it should start looking. And then I'm going to be applying a black shadow base. This is from Rimmel. It's the Scandalized shadow stick. I'm going to be applying that all over the lid. So I'm going to lay this shadow base in kind of the shape that I want my eyeshadows to look. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit precise with this, but then I'm also gonna go in with this brush and kind of clean out the edges and make sure that everything is spread out evenly. Just so that everything is easier to blend. So once you have your desired shape, what I'm going to do is also line my upper and lower waterline. And then I'm going to take this smudge brush from e.l.f. and then I'm going to go in with that dark brown from my Morphe 35O palette. And I'm going to smudge out the edges of that black shadow base that I put. And I'm also going to use the same color to set everything. But yeah, you really want to blend out that edge so that there's no harsh lines. And to further help this out, I'm going in with my different brushes that I use. The first one that I used, and then going back in with that dark brown. And then I'm going to go in with this more chocolate kind of brown, and with that same fluffy brush that I used to apply my transition shade, I'm just going to make sure that everything is more further blended. So just blend your eyeshadows away. That's basically the trick to this eyeshadow look. Just really blend everything out. And then what I am gonna do is take that same shadow base that I put on the lid, and then I'm gonna take this to my lower lash line and I'm gonna line it, but I'm only gonna do the inner and outer parts, leaving the middle part empty. And then I'm gonna take this really copper shiny eyeshadow, I love it, from the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm gonna apply that just to the center of my eyelids. And I'm basically just gonna pack this on with my finger. I'm not gonna use a brush. I just feel like this color gives me more payoff when I do use my finger rather than a brush. And then of course, blend out the edges. I'm gonna go in also with this kind of white vanilla shade from the Morphe palette, and I'm gonna apply this to my brow bone, and I'm also gonna clean up the outer corner with the same brush, and then go back in and blend everything out. And whatever I did to the top part, I'm gonna also do to the lower lash line. So just repeat those steps. And then I'm gonna take this shimmery vanilla-ish eyeshadow and I'm gonna apply that to the inner corners of my eye. And for the best part, I'm gonna be taking this glitter from BISQUE. It's a Mexican brand, and I'm gonna be using this glitter eyeliner to kind of use that as the glitter glue so that the glitter will stick onto my eyelid. And I'm also just going to be applying this glitter to the center part, kind of over the top where I put that first copperish shade. And I'm also going to do that same to the middle part of the lower lash line. And that's how it should look. Right here I'm just kind of dusting away the glitter. But there's a trick if you can't get all of that glitter off with just a brush. What I like to do is dampen my beauty blender and just kind of stipple it over the top where I see any glitter and kind of roll it, and it should pick it up and remove it from your face. But moving on to the lashes, I'm going to be using these eyelashes from, of course, my favorite brand, California Pink. No, this video is not sponsored. That's the glue that I'm going to be using. And I just added a little bit of mascara before putting on my eyelashes, and I used the Maybelline Falsies Push Up Angel mascara. For blush, I'm going to be using my tried and true favorite blush from MILANI. It's Rose de Oro. And I told you guys I was feeling that sharp contour, heavy blush, and heavy highlight. So I'm going to be going in with FLEXITARIAN by ColourPop. And I mean, are we seeing this? Like, do we see this glow that's happening? It's just like, I think out of everything, the glitter and the highlight were probably my favorite part. But yeah, basically I'm gonna go over all the high points of my face, everywhere where I like to add my highlighter, and then I'm gonna be lining my lips with this RIMMEL Scandal lip liner, whatever it's called. I don't know. I'll make sure to list everything down in the description box below, but basically I'm just gonna outline my lips with this, and I'm just gonna do the outer corners of my lips and line around them. I'm gonna be leaving the middle part of my lips bare. I'm almost positive that you're gonna be able to hear the rain throughout this voiceover, so I apologize, but it is raining so hard here in California. It's pretty cool actually. I really love the rain, but yeah. Anyways, so lining my lips, and then I'm gonna go over it with this Hard Candy Plumping Serum lip gloss, and I couldn't open it. But yeah, I'm just gonna go over the whole entire lip, kind of blending that lip liner towards the middle. So this is the final result. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to keep seeing my videos, then I would suggest you subscribe to my channel and also hit that notification button so that you are notified every time that I upload a new video. But for me, that is it for today, and yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next one.